Hi, this video going to be about genetics and law of probability. And today's problem is, in human beings, the absence of morals is inherited as dominant trait. And of course, you should understand that this is a totally fictional problem. And such traits usually are complex, so many genes involved. And this is usually not simple Mendelian genetic traits like dominant one trait and recessive another one, but many genetics problems for the beginning level are oversimplification, so be prepared for such problems. So I can proceed here. So if two heterozygotes have 4 children, what is the probability that an question A, all will have no morals, and question B, the first two will have morals and the second two will have no morals. And if you feel that you can solve this problem, you can stop video here, try to solve this problem, and when you would be ready, you can run video again and you can compare your answer with my answer and explanation. And here is my explanation. So we have a cross of two uh, hybrids, or we call this monohybrid cross, and for example, this can be one dominant allele and another one would be recessive, and this is going to be parent 1, and parent 2 also going to be heterozygous for this trait, and we can say that these two parents would have no moral, because they would have one dominant allele. This stands for the absence of the moral. So when we cross two such parents, so this is going to be parent 1, for example, and this is going to be parent 2, we can predict outcome of such cross if we build a Punnett square. So as you see, here we would have capital A, capital A, small a here, capital A, small a here, and small a here. So according to this Punnett square, as you see, 3 out of 4 children would have no morals, and 1 out of 4 children would have morals. So this is our probability. And now we can solve this problem. Question A, all will have no morals. And what is the probability that the first child would have no morals? And as you see, according to this Punnett square, the probability would be 3/4, or we also can say that this is can be 0.75, or this is the same as 75%. So if you give any of these answers, this would be the right answer. So we can use, for example, probability for the first child to have no morals to be 0.75%. And what is the probability that the second child in this family would also have no morals? And as you see, chances are the same, so 0.75, and the same chances would be for all 4 children. And because the birth of each child would be a completely independent event, so the gender, for example, of the first child, or whatever other traits that he can may have, wouldn't affect any traits of the following child. So we have to multiply all these independent events, and the answer here would be 0.316, and this is going to be an answer for the first question. This is going to be probability to have 4 children, and all of them that wouldn't have any morals. And now we can move to the second question. Question B, the first 2 will have morals and the second 2 will have no morals. Because here we are given an order of children, as you see, the first 2 here and the second 2. So we are given here an order. So it would be easier to solve, and if order wouldn't be given, for example, 2 children that would have morals out of 4 and 2 that wouldn't have morals out of 4. If order is not given, we would use factorial method, but as long as the order is given, this would be easier. And here's how we are going to solve. So what is the probability that the first child would have morals? And as you see, once again, according to our Punnett square, the probability is 1/4, or we also can say that this is 0.25, or we also can say that this is 25%. So different answers can be given here. So we can use any number here. So for example, 1/4. So 1/4 chances that the first child would have morals, and 1/4 would be chances that the second child would have morals. And for the third child, the probability that the third child wouldn't have morals, the probability is 3/4, and the same probability is 3/4 for fourth child. So once again, we have to multiply all these independent events, independent probabilities, and this is how we are going to get our answer. And the answer is 0.0352. And this is an answer for the question B. So as you see, this is first child, second, third, and fourth, and this is probabilities. And when order is given, we just have to multiply all these independent probabilities, and this is how we are going to get this answer. And if you need to give an answer as percent, we just have to move this decimal point 2 places to the right, or we have to multiply this answer by 100. So the answer would be 3.52%. So 3.52% is just another way how we can express this number. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day. Thumbs up if you like this video. See you in the next video. Goodbye.